They don't call her princess for nothing, Casey.
True.
I'm not sure Casey's going to agree with you tonight, but here we go.
I think he does, actually. I think he does. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of the Highbury Squad. Let's get some domestic issues out of the way, shall we? We had a bit of a domestic before we came on air. There's fires in California, and it's so hot here that my hair is going crazy. Amanda's going crazy. Super Kevin Campbell's trying to keep calm in the corner over there. But here we are. A new season is about to begin, and the family that sticks together stays together and all that bullshit. Casey, welcome to the show. Amanda, my podcast sister, who we're in a bit of a fight with right now, welcome to the show.
Thank you. Can you all hear me? Because I've got new headphones and a new computer that keeps buffering. But hopefully now it's better.
I could hear you, darling. Hey, hi, ladies. How are you? Listen, great sitting ringside watching you two before. You could tell the season's coming up and everybody's antsy. I love it. I love it.
Okay, here's why. Listen, the Highbury Squad doesn't hide its issues. And here's what makes us cool. Because we may have had a little bit of a domestic before we came on edge. You know why? Because we were arguing over whether or not the show should have started at 7 o'clock or 7:30. And then it just went on from there. And here we are. It's 7:32 and we're live on air. Thank you for joining us, everybody. Amanda, what would you like to say to everybody?
Can you see my top in the background? That was actually for my hen night, given to me by the girls, signed by, weirdly enough, that man up there. Well, he's up there to me. I don't know what he looks like to you lot. How weird is this one shirt that was given to me in 1993? And years later, I'm now on a podcast with him. And he drives me.
21 in 93.
Did you say, hold on, did you just say I drive you insane?
Yes, no. Yes, apparently we're both driving her insane right now.
You can put me on loan for all you want. I don't care. Who's going to have me?
Well, this is what we're trying to sort
out. Doing this podcast. I'm going to make the deal happen tonight after what just happened.
Later on in this podcast, I'm going to have to sort it out with Sophie where you go. Because we might have to do a ballot. We might have to do a ballot to get her out.
Seen what Mesut Ozil has tweeted? Have you? It's the best. So he did.
Saying Princess Guna should start up front.
No, he had nothing to do with it. It's just reminded me of something where if he went, some Arsenal fan asked him, or some fan asked him, "Would you like to join Tottenham?" And he put, "Only if I don't want to win trophies." And honestly, it's got about 30,000 retweets. I mean, that sense of humour from a player who is not born in this country is absolutely brilliant. And I still love him, but I'm still biased. But hopefully he's got fit and he might be playing. But anyway, moving on.
Hold on. No, that's a good point, actually. He's a gooner. He's a gooner. He's been at the club a long time now. And listen, once you play for Arsenal and you get asked that crazy question, what a fantastic response. What a fantastic reply.
And he does his hashtag, doesn't he? Yar Gunners, Yar or something, whatever he does. But
Yar Gunners, Yar.
Yeah, he's been retweeted. And I just thought that was so funny that someone would even say, "What are you doing to your hair?" It's like a punk.
So bad. It's the humidity. You know what it's like, Amanda.
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
I suffer the same thing, Soph, honestly.
I mean, I might just shave. Look, I can't even get it right to go over. Like, you know, when you camera and you want to get that bit, but you're facing the camera the opposite way.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Look at me. Yeah.
I think that's.
By the way, Ozil played in the game against Villa and we lost.
Okay, so
Amanda, if you could get your camera up a bit, yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Wait, excuse me, KC, back me up here. Winston, excuse me, mate, cannot believe Amanda was arguing.
What? Have you never heard Winston, 95 Winston. She argues all the time.
No, I don't, and people understand I don't argue all the time. I'm sarcastic all the time, but yeah.
Sorry. Let me rephrase that. She tells people what to do all the time, and then when the people come back at her, then there's an argument. That's the one.
I can't believe you said that, Casey. I cannot believe how two-faced you are. No, we're not getting ready to rumble, Barry.
Two-faced? I ain't two-faced. It's true.
No, You understood what I was saying before.
No, I said I understood, but you do tell people what to do normally. Yes, you do.
Princess.
All the time.
Princess behaviour. Let's just say hi to everyone right now. We've got an evening from Archie and Barry wants to rumble. Cash says hi. Tracy says hello.
Hello, Tracy.
And then we've got
spend all night saying hello to.
Yes, we can. All right, let's get on. We've got. Let's see. We've got Mike in the house, and then Mike's even saying 100%. Amanda does argue. So here we go.
If I'm right, if I'm wrong, I apologise, and that's the end of it.
All right. Before we get to the main subject of the show, which is us picking our picks. Right. So today's show is all about the new season is starting. We're going to pick our top 6, our Champions League, Europa League, FA Cup, League Cup winners, relegation. We're going to do it all. And everyone's come prepared. They've done their homework. I have an idea who did Amanda's homework.
Excuse me. I did it.
Jack. Oh, you didn't print. Wait, did you print it out?
Yeah. Look, because I knew you'd say to me and I wasn't ready.
You didn't write it.
No, it's printed out, and I put a squiggle because I've decided I've changed my mind about who's going to win it.
All right, okay, it's very exciting. Okay, so before we get to that, do you guys have any laundry you want to air? I aired it at the beginning, but I'm talking about there's training videos, Bellerin to Barcelona rumours, Bellerin's going everywhere, Holding staying, we got Ceballos back, Aubameyang still, we haven't seen him with the new contract and the picture we all want. Lacazette, whatever. Is there anything either one of you want to say before we get into our picks and have everyone join in with us? Amanda?
I'm a little bit confused about this Aubameyang thing.
Me too.
I'm convinced he's signed. I've just got this feeling he has. But what are they waiting for? I don't really get it. Oh, I love you, Barry. You're just like lovely. I don't know what they're waiting for to announce it. Then I think, maybe he hasn't signed. But that wouldn't be good business for us, would it? Because he's got 1 year left. And I'm like, okay, what's going on here? So, I don't know. What do you two think? Do you think he's signed or not?
I don't
think he's signed yet. Yeah, I don't think he's signed yet. I think there's maybe a few little details to iron out. He will sign. I ain't even bothered. Aubameyang is captain. He's lifted 2 trophies so far in the tenure of Mikel Arteta. Finally, he's starting to see, there's starting to be positivity in the club. That's what he came to Arsenal to do, to win trophies. He knows Arsenal's a massive club and he's going to get what he wants. So I think it's just a matter of time he will sign.
Well, he's won a trophy. So, I mean, what does he, and he can see what Arteta's doing and he can see who Arteta's bringing in and he can see that Arteta has coached very average players to be really good now. And he loves it. I mean, we love him. Where's he going to go that he gets that? And also, all right, but we're building and he could be part of that building. So for me, if he goes somewhere, it's Nicholas and Elka all over again. Very much adored. And then he just goes because I don't know.
Going nowhere.
Let me twist this around for you guys. I've one for you that no one's really talking about, and I wanted to present this with the Aubameyang thing. And what would you guys say if I said that Aubameyang is waiting to see what happens with Laka?
I'd say no. I wouldn't agree with that at all. I know they get along and everything like that for sure. But listen, business is business and everyone knows the business of football. If Arsenal have to move and shake and probably swap Lacazette in the Partey trade or whatever, I don't want that to happen. I want them to buy Partey outright. But if that's what Arsenal and Arteta have to do to make us better, that's what has to happen. And don't forget, Aubameyang's captain of the football club. So, you can't play those games waiting to see what your mate does and then scoot off. It doesn't work like that.
Amanda mentioned this on the last show because I agree with her. She said that she would rather see us keep Lacazette than Bellerin, which I don't know at the time, but I agree with her because I think that we kind of know who Bellerin is, who he has been and where he's going. Lacazette, I think we've talked about that. He's that unsung hero role, a little bit like Firmino. There's so much off the ball to help Aubameyang and Pepe and all that jazz. So I do think it's like Dwight York and Andy Cole. We talked about this combination, Casey and Amanda, before. I know that he's probably done the deal and he's happy and he's retweeting everything that he should be right now, but there's something about it that just makes me feel like he's uncomfortable with something.
I think that's only, Sophie, that's only because he hasn't signed. You know, you saw how joyful he was lifting that community shield and the videos, etc. Let me tell you something. When you're a player, when you start winning, it makes a massive difference in your life. Because you know what? If we're really honest, Aubameyang has seen kind of the worst of the Arsenal fan base. You know, there's been some toxicity and all that kind of thing in his early years of him being at the club. And now we're starting to win. Do you reckon he wants to jump ship? No. And his captain, no, I don't see it. I just see when he signs, then you could relax. I get that because the Arsenal have a way of letting these gems leave, but I don't think that's going to happen anymore.
Well, I think Mike brings up a great question, and I mentioned it, Amanda. There was even I obviously correspond for TalkSport and do a lot of stuff out here for them. And Adrian Durham is the kind of guy that drives Arsenal fans crazy. But he kind of started on Liverpool and Bobby Firmino yesterday saying, is he really that important to Liverpool, or is he the guy to take them to the next level? And when you consider that he's been the unsung hero, I think what Mike is saying is really true. I think just because Laka maybe hasn't scored as many goals, people aren't appreciating what he brings to the table. And Amanda, you've been a fan from day one with Laka and you support him wholeheartedly.
Yeah, I do. And I know a lot of Liverpool fans, not thousands, but I know quite a few. They rate Firmino higher than most players they've got. They know who he is and what he means to that team. And I'm not sure Laka's as good as him, but he could become as good as him. And the actual linchpin, we need this season to be stable. This is Arteta's season, I feel. I'm not saying we're going to win the treble or anything like that. I'm not being unrealistic. But I just feel that Laka and Aubameyang have this wonderful connection. It means a lot. It's like when you work in an office and you just get on with someone and it's bang, 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 all day long. You love that person you work harder. I'm sorry. Yeah. That's how I feel. I don't want Laka to go. No.
And can I just point out, I'm in the US.
Can I just say, sorry, we'd miss Laka more than we'd miss Bellerin. That's what I feel.
I agree, because Maitland-Niles has illustrated that he can play that role and actually be more effective than Bellerin. Wow, my new glasses really are reflecting, aren't they? Should I put my old ones back on? But here's the thing. I'm in the US and we've got not one, but two people listening from Virginia. We've got Jonathan, who's in the supermarket of Fairfax in Virginia.
Oh, Jonathan, go on.
And then we have someone from Fisherville, Virginia.
Oh, wow. Oh, it's our friend, Abby Yoden or Delay.
Do you remember his nickname?
Yeah. Pef or something? It's
not the same fella, I don't think.
No, I actually think it's the wrong one. It's the other one that I couldn't pronounce his name and he told me to do a nickname.
Yeah.
This one I can say. Abby
Adeli.
Delay.
Yeah. And he's also saying that we're giving him permission to listen while he's at work. So, and then we've got Mars Gunner, who's very happy that he's only 9 minutes.
Years on Twitter. He's such a great guy. I don't know who they are, but always tweeting.
No, you know Mark. That's Mark. Isn't Mark? No, that's not Mark.
Sophie, yes. Amanda, anyway. What I'll say about Lacazette as well, just to get back on point. Hold on, Amanda, of course Lacazette is as good as Firmino. I think when the team starts winning and winning a lot, it's easier to like players and it's easier to realise the quality that the players have.
Yeah, I agree.
When you win a lot more. Yeah. Now Liverpool are in Adrian Durham talking about Liverpool getting to the next level. What is the next level when you've won the Champions League and then the league and the World Club Cup? What is the next level? There is not a next level. So doesn't know what he's talking about, obviously, just doing it for whatever, for clicks and bait and all that. If Arsenal start winning these players will be lauded very high because let's be honest, guys, we've suffered a bit, haven't we? We've suffered a bit. So I can't wait. I want Arsenal to win everything. It might not happen. I don't think it will. But I want Arsenal to win everything. And I want these players lauded because under Mikel Arteta, we got a chance.
So Melvin Marks, who I know, says we can't afford a low-scoring centre forward. And that is a lot of people's view on Laka.
No, Amanda.
Talk to Melvin. Don't talk to me.
No. You're mentioning it. So I'm just going to answer. Firmino is a low-scoring centre forward. But
yes,
the goals come from the wide areas.
They do. Yeah.
Just like at Manchester City when Aguero doesn't play. Yeah, well, Jesus scores goals, but he's not as lethal as Sterling and Mahrez and all these guys. So, that's all nonsense about a centre forward. He's not a number 9. The system isn't built for a number 9. It's built for it to be a collective.
Oh, I'm loving your passion tonight, Casey.
Listen, Amanda.
Season's coming.
I love what you guys are doing. I'm just going to put in because they're coming in thick and fast. I'm trying to keep up.
Fantastic.
But, look, we've got Tracy. Laka is needed at AFC. And
right,
then, Tracy. GK brings up a good point about the and what Casey was just saying about Mane and Salah.
That is a very good point.
Right. But this one I think is the most important, which is what Firmino does for Liverpool. He sacrifices, because we all know what Laka did in Liga, and that's why Arsenal bought him, right? But he's bought into the sacrifice of his role in the team and working with Aubameyang and Pepe and stuff like that. And I think that when you lose that kind of player, let me ask you this.
But can I just go back to the point that guy made? It's very, very true. I don't know any Liverpool fans that don't rate Firmino, but I know a lot that don't rate Lacazette. And that is very, very true. It's the two other players. We don't have the other high scoring player. We've got Aubameyang and they're expecting it of Lacazette. That's actually
they're expecting more from Pepe, aren't they, Amanda?
No, they're expecting Mane and Salah are fed by Firmino. But we've only got Lacazette feeding Aubameyang. If Aubameyang doesn't score, everyone starts looking at Lacazette.
That's right.
But Kev's right. He's not that sort of player. And he does. There is that sacrifice as well.
Mm-hmm. Can I just make an announcement right now as an Arsenal podcast? We have Jigsaw Tesfaye from Addis Ababa in Ethiopia listening right now, who's a Liverpool fan, but listening to the podcast. So welcome to the show and thank you so much for tuning in and listening to us. We are actually lauding your team, even though we beat them twice.
Yeah, we're giving respect to the champions. Yeah, we're giving respect to them. Yes, we must.
Wonderful, wonderful football as well.
And Amanda, we got a little thumbs up from Adelier about the pronunciation. So we're doing good here. We're doing good.
It's lovely that we're so global. I feel so special.
So let me ask you something, because Barry brings up a good point with regards to Lacazette. Do we have the because of Willian and Martinelli? He just missed the N and the E on Martinelli. But we need to sell to invest, to reinvest. Laka's high premium price, right? Probably he and Bellerin, highest premium price. We've lowered Guendouzi's price because we made him look like a unprofessional, immature guy that no one really wants to touch right now. So we devalued him. So we got to keep him, play him, raise his value again, and maybe sell him in January, which I think is what's going to happen with Guendouzi. But KC, I'll start with you. With Willian and Martinelli, does that combat the Laka thing if we have to get rid of Laka?
No, I don't think so. I think because Willian's so versatile, he could play virtually anywhere across the front 4 positions with that deep line midfielder, attacking midfielder. I think that's fine. Willian's good. I think Martinelli, he got injured at the wrong time. Don't forget, Martinelli hit double figures for goals as an 18-year-old. He's a kid, so he's got a lot of developing to do, and he hasn't really had the chance to work with Mikel Arteta a lot.
Yeah.
So I think that we're gonna have to watch the space. But here's what I will say: this is the last chance we get to sell Lacazette. If we don't
Why
take
do you
it
say
now,
that, Casey? Why
no,
do you say
because of
that?
his age.
Mm.
Just because of his age. And I think he's a brilliant player, and I think he's a player we need. But it's the last opportunity we get to sell him. Now, I don't know what's going through Mikel Arteta's brain. I can only assume or presume. Now, if Lacazette was to be traded, I'm sure Aubameyang would go through the middle, and Willian and Pepe obviously would usually take the wide areas. So it will be more of a Man City feel to it, where there'd be a lot of in cuts from the wide players, and the fullbacks will be going underlapping or innerlapping or underlapping. So it's going to be really interesting to see what Mikel Arteta does. Do you know what? This transfer window is so important for Arsenal. I don't think we realise how important this is.
Okay, so Sophie's asked us to do our predictions. Yeah? I think we should move on to them. So, who wants to go? First of all, Premier League champions. Who do you think it's going to be?
Casey's going to go first.
Go on, Casey.
I'm going to go the top four.
Okay.
I think I have to go with Liverpool because they've been the most consistent team over the last 2 years.
I'm actually going to write this down so we know for the end of the season. Casey's Liverpool. Yeah.
Yeah, I think Man City will be second.
Right.
Chelsea and Arsenal will be third or fourth. I'm not quite sure. I think Man United are going to miss out on the top four.
So just read me your top four again. Liverpool, City,
Chelsea and Arsenal.
Okay.
So LFC, Chelsea.
No, he's gone Liverpool, City, Chelsea, Arsenal.
Yeah.
Okay, so mine is, let me bring up, I actually didn't print it out like Amanda, which is crazy that she's more organised here with her.
I know, get me.
She's trying to stay, Sophie. She's trying to stay at the club.
Let's talk about her loan deal. After what happened pre-show, that loan deal might be like escalated.
I printed it out to prove I did it. I did it to prove I did it because I knew she'd tell me off, and she told me off anyway. I can't win.
There you go then, didn't you? You're definitely going out on loan.
I'm going out on loan. I might not come back.
Okay, so this is why I'm a bit dodgy today. It is true what the Highbury squad says on screen right now. Okay, Amanda. In my dream last night, I had this crazy vision that we won the league, but of course that didn't happen. So it's very difficult to defend the league, and we've seen that. So with a wounded animal in City, and I think if they strengthen in the back, I don't know, I can't see Liverpool having the same kind of season they did. So I'm going to go City as champions.
Okay.
I'm going to go Liverpool second.
Yeah.
Now call me crazy. Let all the abuse come. Arsenal third.
Yeah.
Casey finished celebration style
Love
there.
it, love
I'm writing down. I'm writing it.
And I'm going to go Man United fourth. And I think Chelsea are going to be the victims of investing a lot and having a manager that can't handle it. And Frank Lampard will be fired by January, maybe December.
Okay, so we go to mine.
So very spicy.
You're going to love mine then, because I disagree with you. And when I told Carl, he actually went, no, like that. And I went, I've just got a feeling. So I've gone Chelsea to win the league.
Let me fix my hair again.
I cannot lie.
Sophie,
I cannot lie. And
get those forms sorted out. She's going.
Loan deal.
I have gone.
Your signature right here, Casey.
I have gone Chelsea, Liverpool, City, Arsenal. That's what I've gone for. Now, I think most of you think I'm nuts. That's fine. But I just think Chelsea are just going to get off to this start. Liverpool have actually I'll say it again. Liverpool actually haven't played very well this year, really, into what they did last year. They stormed it last year, didn't they? The last 6 months of the year, I mean, sorry. I think City course, will be there or thereabouts. But I think Chelsea will do it. I just got this horrible feeling. But then I've gone, so let's go for the Europa a little bit. So I've gone.
Wait, hold on. Because let's. Do you think Chelsea are going to win the league? We can't just
with all those new players
over that.
That's saying something. That's saying something.
I think that they are not discussed and they're under the radar. Both of you have gone for Liverpool or City. I don't know, mate. Listen, I thought Liverpool would win the league. I know it's a bit far out, but no one ever believed Leicester would do it. So let's see. I'm not sure you'll agree with the next three then, because for my Europa, I've gone Wolves, United, then Leicester City. I haven't even put United in the top four. United are like six.
They're six. Yeah.
I just think that obviously they got a little bit of bad press recently, and I just think they're going to be much of a muchness as well. Oh, Barry's gone.
Amanda, they're coming in thick and fast. I'm really trying.
I like that. I've got United fifth.
This is how I went. I went City, Liverpool, Arsenal, but I went United fourth, Chelsea fifth. So
okay.
That's not bad.
I think Wolves are going to have a terrible season.
Oh, because they had a great season last one. Is that why?
I just think it's really difficult to sustain that. I think Sheffield United are going to be in the bottom half. But anyway, let's carry on. So you think
I've got a great one for the Europa.
Go
on, Sophie. You finish because you need 3. Is it 2 or 3 for the Europa?
So
I know what. Sorry, I just got to answer Archie. That's what everyone keeps saying to me.
I got
the same defence. Chelsea have no title.
Well, they're not the same defence because they've bought Thiago Silva in, haven't they? Who is a top player.
I just think that
he'd be crucified.
Obviously, I won't be happy if Chelsea win the league, but it will be funny. No, we're not doing relegated yet.
Okay, let's go back to this one. All right, so I've got Chelsea fifth, and I'm going to say Tottenham fifth.
I've not even thought about them. Weirdly.
Yeah, don't think about them. Don't.
It's because you've been watching that Benny Hill show, haven't you, babe?
Well, I've only watched the first 3 episodes, and the next 3 out. It's just ridiculous, but it's great fun. It's great fun.
Do you remember that's what's it? The music in the background of Benny on there.
Can I just say something? You know, I listen to the Tuesday Club podcast every week, and Alan Davis is so right in what he says. When Tottenham fans go at us and go, piss off back to Woolwich, we don't even care. He said this, and I was laughing on the way to work this morning. We don't care. Say it a million times, piss off to Woolwich. We'd still support them. I don't care. So you can. This Tottenham fan went at me this week because have you seen Tottenham's 3rd kit or 2nd kit? It looks like our yellow and blue kit.
Yeah.
I think they just want to be us. They just want to be.
Yeah.
You said it. You both said it great. I think at the beginning last week when Amanda's like, "Have you been watching that comedy on Amazon?" And then you said it starts off with saying all of our glories in the past.
It's in the past. That's it. Stop. Now you can turn the telly off. Don't have to watch the rest.
Watch the show.
But the great thing is we can't wait to watch the end bit. It's brilliant. Because the thing is they must focus on the fact that they got through to Europa League and then the season ends and then we play the FA Cup final.
You guys, you know, when you think about it, like Liverpool, who other than Tsimikas, the Greek kid, to cover for Robertson, right? Left back, isn't he? He's a left back.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Olympiacos. He played great against us in that game when we got knocked out against Olympiacos in the Europa League. He was superb that night. He bossed it. They haven't really
done any business.
No.
They did sign another guy with a strange name. I have to be careful because, you know, I always say the wrong thing. Minimoto?
They signed him last season, didn't they?
Oh no,
Minamino or whatever.
Minamino, something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, he scored in the Community Shield, didn't he?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
he signed last season. Last season.
But they actually stormed it from August, September, October, November and December, didn't they? So I don't believe they're going to win the league this year. I said it the year before they'd win it and they lost it by a point. And obviously I said it last year, but I don't think they will.
I think this comes back. Melvin asked a great question. Chelsea have invested. Listen, Arteta's got a grace period. We're a project, right? Lampard, I think, is probably going into this season, other than Mourinho, he is the most under pressure manager of all the managers. When you sign Kai Havertz and Timo Werner, and you bring in Thiago Silva, and you make the kind of moves that they're making, if they get off to a rocky start in the first 10 to 12 games, there's going to be no grace period for Frank Lampard. He will be out this season. You cannot have that type of talent and not be top like 1-2 for the first 12 weeks of the season. I just don't think they're going to accept it. So I think we're lucky in the sense that we have an ownership and a group that have bought into Arteta, and they're going to give him time to rebuild the new Arsenal, whereas I don't think Lampard's going to get the same time as Arteta does. Do you agree with that?
When you invest that sort of money and in those sort of players, you have to hit the ground running. You have to. Because you can imagine the pressure. You listen, he got a year's grace, and he brought through quite a few of those good young players, which is a good thing. But now it gets serious, because as soon as you start spending that money, fans expect. And I mean, they've done great in the transfer window buying all those players, but it's gelling them together and making sure they all fit together. It's not going to be easy.
Yeah, and we were talking about Tottenham and how Amanda didn't even have them on her radar, which means they're not in her top 6 at all. And it's true, they've got to play some dodgy team in Europa. All right, Amanda, where are we going next? So we've got...
No, hold on. I've not said my two.
Go on then.
I'm going for Man United would be 5th.
Right.
And I'm going to go for one of my old teams, Everton, to surprise everyone with that. They've swapped the Cortina engine for a Rolls Royce.
Yeah.
They've bought 3 central midfielders. Yeah. Archie, well done. I'm telling you, I expect them to be better, a lot better this season.
You said that last season, Casey.
No, I said last season I expected them to do better. They never done it.
No.
But remember, Ancelotti weren't there at the start of last season. So
hold on. So Kev, you're going Liv, City, Chelsea, Arsenal, United, Everton. Who's the third one?
So Man United, Everton, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. 5th and 6th is Man United, 5th, Everton 6th.
Yeah.
Who's 7th? That's Europa.
No, yeah, but are we going to 7th?
Are we going to 7th?
Yeah, well, I did, yeah. Because we get 3 places, don't we? Oh, well, I've done 3.
Wait, it's 5th and 6th, isn't it? 5th and 6th are Europas.
Oh, okay. Ignore me then. So I'm going to knock Leicester off.
Who did you have in 7th, just out of curiosity?
Leicester.
So I've got City, Liverpool, Arsenal, United, Chelsea for you. Who's the 6th?
No, I didn't have. I had City, Liverpool, Arsenal,
United,
Chelsea 5th, Tottenham 6th.
Oh, Spurs. Yeah. Okay. So now we're going to do.
No, you didn't have Tottenham. You had Man United.
No, she did. She did. That's when we went and started talking about the show. Keep up, Kevin. Keep up.
I didn't hear a Spurs anywhere.
She did. That's why we started talking about.
I'm not happy now.
Oh, you can shush. Anyway, right. I'm the oldest, so listen to me.
Tell us about. That's why we're trying to get rid of you.
Yeah, well, whatever. Relegation we're going to do. Right.
Oh,
Kev,
this one.
So relegated. I have put Aston Villa, Brighton and West Brom.
Oh, I see, James. I see where you're going there, James. Johnston football. I like that.
Yeah, we like your thinking. We like your thinking.
James needs to come on. James is coming on as a fan one day. Right. Right, Aston Villa, right, West Brom. Kevin, I want to know your relegated 3.
Yeah, who have you gone for, Amanda?
Villa, Brighton, West Brom.
Wow.
Brighton, West Brom.
You better be ready, because I'm...
Fulham.
Right, Fulham.
Oi, shut up, will ya?
I spent ages doing this.
I know. I could imagine. I'm going to go Fulham. I don't like to say it, but I think West Brom.
Yeah.
Just because of the firepower. And I'm going to go for Brighton.
Oh, same as me, bar one. Right. Soph?
I think Brighton will survive. I had them originally, but Casey, I'm very much like you on the first two. I think Fulham, West Brom, and I think time is going to run out this season for Aston Villa. When you think about how they survived and how lucky they got, especially with the VAR decision against, was it Sheffield United?
Sheffield United, yeah.
Yeah.
So interestingly, we've all picked two of the same.
Yes.
Okay. We'll see. I've written it down. Okay. So FA Cup winners. I've gone for that lot.
Oh, the team behind you, over your left shoulder.
That, what's my hand doing? That lot.
Yeah, when you say that lot, it sounds derogatory. Did you mean that lot or that lot?
It's
like the F word when you say, "Oh fuck."
No.
Oh, fuck.
No, it doesn't mean that over here.
The shirt behind her. The shirt behind her.
Right. Okay, I like that.
Can it be derogatory? Right, who's going to win the FA Cup? You two.
For me, I'm going to pick the Arsenal. Why not?
Kev Z.
My initial pick was
we're
Man
going to do it
United,
again.
but
We're going to do it again.
So we've all gone for Arsenal.
Yeah, why not?
Okay, League Cup winners.
I got that one here too, babe, right here. Click on my little banner right there. FA and League Cup winners. Right. League Cup winners. Man City.
God.
Just
Sophie, you've got my list, Man City.
I stole it from you last night.
Oh,
Casey.
God.
So you're City as well. I've gone for Liverpool.
Oh, wow.
They always play a weakened team, don't they? Can't see it.
Okay. Right. Next one. Champions League winner.
I'm just going to whiz through these to get everyone's choices up, okay?
Yeah.
So just read them quickly, you guys. Go on, Amanda. Sorry, babe.
Champions League winner. I've gone for Bayern Munich.
They were very impressive, weren't they? Bayern. Yeah, they were very impressive.
Let's give it a beat. Let's just give it a beat.
I'm going to go for somebody a bit different. You know what? I like to see somebody different win it. Do you know what? I'd love to see Cristiano Ronaldo go out on a winning something big. So why not Juventus this time? I'll go Juventus.
Juve?
Never going to happen. I'd love
it's the romantic in me, Soph.
Listen, I rate him. He's my GOAT for many reasons. Okay. We'll have another show on that. But I think Bayern Munich can do it again, Amanda. I'm with you. Yep.
Right. Europa League winner. I've gone for that lot.
That lot.
That lot.
So Archie.
The Arsenal.
It's time for us. It's about time. It's time
weirdly,
for us.
Do you know, weirdly, I have put us in the top 4, but weirdly, I think we could get 6th and win the Europa and just walk into the Champions League and knock Tottenham out. Anyway, so I've gone for them. Kev, who's yours?
Arsenal.
Oh, Arsenal.
Yeah, Arsenal.
You going to follow or not?
Can I just say that I will never and cannot deal with an Arsenal-Tottenham Europa League final. I just can't.
Why do you think? Oh, no, I couldn't. No final with them. Never, ever.
A European. It's different if it's the FA Cup.
I'm not sure if I could watch it.
Hey,
I couldn't do it.
Excuse me. They've not even qualified yet, so don't even bother with it.
They're probably going to. They can't beat Gilligan.
If they can't beat the Frog and Nightgown, they're finished.
Who are you going for?
Europa. I'm for Villarreal.
Who?
Villarreal.
Villarreal.
You froze on me. Yeah. Sorry, Villarreal. Okay, I don't know what number 18.
Roma, Villarreal, but I'll go with Spanish team. They're really good at winning that damn trophy. So I'll go yeah.
Okay, so I've got all your predictions here. This would be fun, and I will keep this, and I actually will put it on the WhatsApp group.
James Johnson football, I like you.
I think he likes you as well.
I like James.
Number 8, you've got to explain because I don't know what you mean.
What do you mean?
You've put bold prediction. I will explain.
Oh, okay. Yes. So bold prediction. So what I like about the NFL season here is you got the greats like Michael Irvin and Deion Sanders and really cool guys, Rich Eisen on the NFL show, and they always, every week before the game start, they have a bold prediction. So you say predict that Tom Brady's going to throw 5 touchdowns in a game, right?
Yeah.
So what's your bold prediction for the season? It could be player related.
Game.
Or for the first against Fulham?
No, we're talking about the week, right? The first
we
week.
can do it every week. Yeah. All right. Yeah.
First week of the season. My bold prediction is Liverpool are going to whoop Leeds 4-1.
Right. So we're just doing a prediction for this weekend.
Well, I wanted to do one for the season, but I like the idea of doing one for every weekend, and then we could pick one for the season.
Hey, all right then. Here's one for the season for you.
Kev, can I just say something? Right. Should we just do a bold prediction on other teams and nothing to do with us? So let's
we could do it could be anything.
Anything.
Okay. I predict. Go on. I don't know what.
Well, you just said you stopped me. Now you're saying I predict. Well, go on then, finish.
I don't even know what this is about. So let me listen to you. Go on, Kev.
Listen, I think there's a lot of people saying that Leeds are going to finish in the top half. I predict Leeds are going to just survive. I don't think they're going to
so that's
rip this league up. Yeah, they will survive, but they won't be top half.
We have a very important announcement from James Johnson Football right here. Casey, pack your bow tie. Sophie, pack some hair product. And Amanda, pack whatever it is you pack. I like it. The bold predictions are coming in.
Gobstoppers.
I agree with Archie. I think Chelsea are going to be a really big disappointment. I think there's going to be some major...
Well, then you can all laugh at me, but can I have your bold prediction for the season then?
Okay, so my bold prediction for the season is that... What was it I was going to say? I'm trying to remember. Frank Lampard gets sacked by Christmas is my bold prediction. Is that bold?
Yep.
Okay.
Very bold.
He's not going to get sacked by Christmas.
Not as bold as Don Juan's. When was the last? Wait, was that last time we beat them in '89? No, I think I was.
No. Right.
We beat them since then.
Right. My bold prediction is. Actually, I don't know if I want to say it because it might bock it, but I think, and this is to do with that lot down the road, I think that they're going to have quite a bad season, and I think they'll want Mourinho out. I'm not saying he'll go, but I think there's a possibility that could happen, if you know what I mean. So I'm going to go for Spurs to start failing.
You know what? GG, PG,
huh?
PG, GG, AG, Princess, all the nicknames.
I think they'll end up outside the top 7. Okay, that's what I'm going to say.
Do you know what? Do you want me to double down on your bold prediction?
I
think you know what I'm going to say. Come on, read my mind like we did in that quiz that day.
Oh my God, do you remember that? I don't know.
Mourinho fails.
Yeah.
They fire him.
Yeah.
And what happens?
Emery comes in.
They bring Pochettino back.
Oh. But then again, look at Remy. He thinks Arsenal are going to win the league. We're not, no.
I don't think Pochettino will go back.
He's your biggest fan. Say hi to FIFA boy Darren, Casey, because he loves you.
FIFA
boy Darren.
Nice one. Good to have you on. Thank you for watching, my man. Lovely.
Yeah, and he supports us so much. He did a really lovely, colourful tweet of us today. I don't know if you've seen it.
Yeah, he's very creative, isn't he? He's very creative.
Yeah. Thank you for that, Darren.
Welcome, FIFA boy Darren. Well done.
I agree, Winston. Jose loses the dressing room in February.
He's already lost it. By the sounds of things, he's already lost it.
He had to explain to the Spurs players that because he spoke Portuguese, it's not Jose, it's Jose.
Oh my God.
This is how interesting the programme is.
If you missed Amanda's review last week, you should watch last week's show because it was really quite spectacular. Although I did see the clip on the dog, Casey. I did see that.
Is that the new look? I haven't looked.
Yeah, there's 3 new episodes out, but
I need to tell you what I'm watching at the moment. Sorry to divert. You will be shocked.
No, we don't want to know. Come on.
Right.
Wait, what is it? What a literally, you know when they call it such a shit show?
Jeez.
It's a shit show. Yeah, but at least we're not boring.
We're not boring. Right. What's left? Are those all the predictions?
I like that by Cash Chuckers. He does make me laugh. We do need to get some Americans on this show because I think they're just brilliant. Anyway, moving on. Right. We've done it all. We've done all our predictions, except the fact that we haven't done our prediction for Saturday.
Wait, we've done all our predictions for the season?
Yeah.
Wow.
All.
We got everything.
And
So
it's all going to be
basically,
typed up beautifully and sent.
we're going to put it on. We're going to put it on.
I'll tell you what, Amanda. Just move it a little bit to
Wow.
your right, darling. A little bit. That's it. Stop there. That's it. Perfect. Hey. Brilliant.
Stop it,
Love
Casey.
that.
You're being a tinker tonight.
You know I love that shirt behind you, darling.
I know. I've actually looked for your pen mark.
Signature. My signature's on there as well, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a bit late for this message, but there you go. Let's. And then I missed this one, but we did talk about Aubameyang, baby. I just had to share my clever little headline right there. The new season does start. We do play Fulham. We're the early game, right? With a new
12:30, isn't it? I think.
12:30.
Yeah.
Come on.
Top of the league. Come on.
So I need to tell you, right? Obviously, because we're not going to the matches yet, are we? So they're putting them all on telly at different times. They've put Arsenal West Ham at 8 o'clock on a Saturday night.
Yeah.
And can I just tell you as well, for all my lot, my Jewish lot, it's first night of Rosh Hashanah, and we will be our family. So I phoned my dad last night and I said, Dad, the Arsenal game's been moved to 8 o'clock. You deal with Mum. Bye. So we're going to eat dinner at 6 and watch Arsenal West Ham. Because obviously that's what we would do.
Got to be done. Got to be done.
8 o'clock on a Saturday night, for God's sake.
But do you know what? I think they're trying to... They can't please everybody, but they're trying to fit some of these games in so people can watch it live.
I understand. But is it going to be free, or are they just live on... Because I'm confused.
No, it's free. I've heard they're free.
They're free for you.
Do you know what's funny last week when you said, because I said there are 11 games in September, and you were like, oh my God, Arsenal play 11 games.
I didn't think that. Because I thought when you said we were playing 11 games in September, I was like,
Casey.
Oh, yeah. Smack my head, man.
The same 7 p.m., 7:30, same thing, little bit.
Oh, jeez.
Anyway.
I have to tell you.
Go on.
So I decided not to go in the ballot or renew or anything on my ticket. But my cousin who sits next to me has renewed 2 tickets. So if he gets, I am going. But I just can't believe the rules and regulations to go. Soph, they're not even letting me take a bag that's bigger than that.
Oh, sorry, you can't go. If
I can't.
Princess G can't take a bag, Casey, do you know what?
I can't.
Oh, I mean listen, sacrilege. How can you go to how can you go to the Emirates or wherever without a bag?
You're not allowed to stand on the concourse eating or drinking, but you can go and sit at your seat and drink beer, which is not allowed in the Premier League to drink beer at your seat, which is bizarre in my head anyway.
Well, you don't drink anyway, so what are you worried about?
Drink. So you have one champagne and you're everyone's.
I'm just not very good at ridiculous rules, I'm afraid. I really am not. But
you're not good at rules, period. So when they're ridiculous,
I'm respectful, but
you're a good Jewish girl. You're a good Jewish girl. She is. Amanda, hold
on. What's that on the front of your T-shirt?
Oh, it's a new one tonight, babe. What does it say?
Oh. What? You see? She's a good Jewish girl. Wild Jewish girl. Look at her.
Wild.
I'm a good Gooner girl.
Can I just stop 1 second? Because
Princess Gooner.
Paul Neal brings up a great point. And considering that we have one of the best strikers ever on this show, how did we not do this? For our predictions.
Well, you've already done it, Sophie. You've already done it.
No, we haven't. We haven't done Golden Boot.
No. Listen to what I'm saying, please, Amanda, and don't interrupt me. You have already done it. Aubameyang. Did you not put that on?
Well, yeah, but it was.
That's who we want. That's the one. That's who we got.
Yeah, but that's your Golden Boot.
Yeah, well,
you're not going to go for Harry Kane. I don't want to hear yours. You can't go for Harry Kane after all this.
I don't want to hear yours, Amanda.
Let's all just go for...
Dying.
No. Who would you go for then, Amanda?
I haven't even thought about it. Aubameyang. Here we go. Anyway, moving on.
Right, babe. We'll move on. Now, my next banner. Let me get my next banner ready.
We've got 10 minutes left of a show that was supposed to start at 7.
In case you're joining us late, we had a bit of a domestic beforehand, which is why.
It was war.
Listen, we're a family here. We do not hide anything from our listeners. We had a domestic before. If you're just joining the show and if you're just forwarding because you can't, listen to our predictions or whatever, we were arguing over what time the show was supposed to start. 7 p.m., 7:30, WhatsApp, what was tweeted, blah, blah, blah. Then we went into other things, like family stuff where it's not even related. It's not even related. And then you start talking about other stuff and you're like, it's great. I love it.
And there's fires in LA.
Was the worst.
Kev
was the worst.
There's heat there.
Was it as bad as the Arsenal dressing room in the 80s?
No. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. But you know what? You always know when something big is coming up, like the start of the season or a cup final, when the teams start getting antsy and they start getting at each other. And you know what? The season's approaching because you two were at it. Yes, I love it.
Do you know what? Talking about what Darren just said about the masks, right? I've got this mask, okay? I've got that. And I've worn it for weeks because you have to, don't you? And I was in the town centre on Saturday, or wherever it was, completely. And this bloke jumps out at me and goes, "Come on, you Reds. What do we think of Tottenham?" And I was like, "Oh, hello. Yeah, of course I got my mask." No one's ever spoken to me about my mask. And I was like, when he just did that, I thought, how does he know I'm Arsenal? This is a bit weird.
Hash. Dude, what are you doing talking about nails? I love it.
They're not. They're orange, I'm afraid. They'll be red next week.
Wait, let's see that. That's salmon. Let's see it. It's not.
No,
orange.
they're not. You can't see the proper colour, babe. I wouldn't wear salmon.
It's like Liverpool's goalkeeper's kit colour.
They're proper flipping orange.
Thanks, Cash, for noticing the small things. We appreciate that. Was Cash the one that said I needed more hairspray? Because this is all true. Right, Fulham. Let's do our predictions, shall we?
Yep.
PG, shall we start with you, babe? What are you going? Are we home or away? I can't even remember.
Away.
We're away, and then we're home to West Ham.
Away day at Fulham is a fun away day, though, isn't it? It's a good away day, Fulham, which you're not going to experience, PG.
Oh, I love going to Fulham. Oh, it's lovely by the river. Yeah, lovely little ground. It's so, it reminds me of the 80s.
Have a nice lunch.
It's a lovely area. You get on the tube on the way home, and it's west to east for me. But anyway.
Go through your prediction. Because
you know what? I think it's hard, actually, but I think we're going to draw.
What?
Well, I was thinking about this, we're expected to continue that momentum.
She was thinking this is dangerous.
That's dangerous, very
I don't like doing predictions, but I'm going to go 2-0, okay?
Wow.
Tell you what, you can't beat the negativity, can you?
No, you can't beat that negativity.
And we love it. So you know what? The more negative she is, the better we do. So keep it going, PG.
Exactly. You both asked me 5 predictions, and then you criticise.
We shouldn't lambaste you. We shouldn't criticise you for it. You're right.
I never criticised you. I just said it was negativity, but we expect that from you because you're a very negative person.
Shut up. What's yours?
Is your autograph KC or is it Kevin Campbell? Just for the loan deal. Is it that?
Yes, it's that. The bottom one, please, darling.
This one?
Bottom one, yeah. We get her out. Get her out.
Right, KC, what is your prediction.
3-1, please, darling. 3-1
So-
Arsenal.
1-3, you mean?
Yeah, 3-1 Arsenal, I said.
All right.
Same thing,
So,
innit? Oh,
yes. God, you're so
You're getting a
stroppy.
lot of support from chat today. Listen, we set that up. We had the domestic before the show, which everyone knows about now. It's fantastic. I'm with Wayne. I think Fulham get 4-2. 2-4.
How much? 2-4.
4.
Well, listen, I always hope I'm wrong because when I've got a draw going on. But let's see. I can't call it, if I'm honest. A lot of Arsenal fans think we're going to win, most Arsenal fans, but I'll just be a little bit cautious first game of the season, then I'll probably get into it a little bit more.
If we can't beat Fulham on the first day of the season, be alarmed.
Amanda, PG,
Yep.
you know what? Your scoreline doesn't really reflect what you got on your T-shirt, does it? So that's why I know you're not living that life. You're not about it. You're not about it. You're wild and you go 2-2 at
This
Fulham.
T-shirt is made for me. Can we stop going on about my attire, please?
No, but you've got the wild thing on.
Yes.
Go on.
Next time, I'm going to take that out of its frame and I'll put it on.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, you like that.
Then you might put Arsenal to win.
Okay, so in honour of the Arsenal, I've got my Arsenal lanyard on today, my press pass, my Arsenal thing. And then I also have my Copa America, Amanda and Casey, in honour of Gabriel and our Brazilians at the team now. We're not French anymore, we're Brazilian.
It's just like watching Brazil.
Right? So Luis is injured. So who's going to start first, Saliba or Gabriel with Tierney?
Holding, yeah.
Give me your 11, Casey. Give me your 11.
No, don't ask me. We'll do it.
Well,
don't worry. We'll get Casey to do the 11. Go on, Casey.
Well, this is a difficult one because
I mean, he played the game. He should. It's the least he could do, Amanda.
Oh, this is a difficult one. I'll go for Martinez, Bellerin, Holding. Oh, sorry, Tierney left back, Holding and Saliba. Midfield will be Ceballos and Xhaka. Pepe, Lacazette, Aubameyang. That's it, isn't it? That's
so
11.
Villian
won't start.
You won't start?
That's my 11. I hope he does, but that's my 11.
Is Saka going to get lost in this season, Casey?
But what we've got to remember is it's a long old season, and it's a squad. You need a squad game because there's going to be a lot of games, and there's that difficult Thursday, Sunday games that we have to play. So we're going to need this squad. So I think there's going to be plenty of games for everyone to play.
Bit too soon, like Lee Boy says, for Gabriel to start, right? Bit too soon, but as the season goes,
come into it. Yeah,
come into it. And let me ask you guys this: like, it'd be really sad to see Bellerin go. It really would. I mean, he's got so much history with the club and so much stuff, and Lacazette too. But I feel like between now and October, the first week of October, where the transfer window closes, we're going to see a few more changes. But the reason why we haven't brought anyone in yet is because we're waiting for the Sokratis to go. We're waiting for the Kolasinac deal to happen. Holding now is staying. Yep. Holding is staying. So it makes you wonder about Arteta and what he's seen in Holding, and also Guendouzi. Guendouzi stays, and if you
I think he'll be gone. I think he'll be gone. Guendouzi will be gone by October the 5th.
You reckon?
Yeah. Because if he's looking at bringing in Partey and Ua, where's Guendouzi going to play?
He's not going to play for us again. Guendouzi's not going to play for us again.
Let me mark that down, because you said one day that Xhaka wouldn't play for us again.
No, I didn't. I said I wouldn't have him in an Arsenal shirt again after what he did.
Loan deal, deal money. This one's got too much power.
Have you noticed? No one's actually come in for me for a loan deal.
Listen, you know what?
We have. Listen, there's a dispute at the moment.
I know.
Right? Somebody said they faxed Sophie, and we never got the fax. We never got the
that
facts,
guns
right?
and yellow ribbons.
Yes, they
He'll
wanted
take
you.
me.
So
KC, I asked him if he had a telex machine,
that's right.
and I hadn't heard back from him yet.
And you won't either.
Right.
So it's gonna go to tribunal. And
Right.
the tribunal's at
Who's in the
Christmas.
tribunal? Is it you, Casey?
The tribunal's at Christmas.
Oh, you two are so boring. Get on with it. I'm not going anywhere.
Listen. You're not
Can't
going
give her away,
anywhere.
so
You know
bloody
why?
hell.
Because the truth is, we love you. And
True,
that
you
is
can't
the truth
loan
of
me
it.
out, and you can't even
No.
you
In
can't
fact,
even kick me out.
let's put your. If you don't follow her on
Please
Twitter.
follow her. She's hilarious. This one.
She's grown our Twitter following to 5,000 plus. She's done an amazing job on Twitter, and we love her. And I don't think, like Ozil, you're gonna stay.
I'm gonna stay. And do you know what?
You're gonna start every week, though, babe. Unlike Ozil.
Like Ozil, I'm LINS, like a new signing every week.
Oh my God. Jesus.
Right,
please.
what do you want to air before we leave? Either one of you. What do you want to say? We've done our picks. What are you at? Okay,
I've got something. We were supposed to start at 7. That's what I want to wear.
See, she can't let go, can she? You see, she's trouble. You see, she's starting war again.
I'm trouble with a capital T. No,
you guys,
I would like to say, if anyone notices, that I never host this pod because I don't want to host, because I'm not as good as Sophie, and Sophie is a brilliant host.
Brilliant host.
Excuse me. This is never happening, by the way.
Never.
Hey, hold on a minute. Somebody else has come in at the last second. Hey,
Not
this
for
is
me.
tribunal.
No, she can't go because I'm not hosting. I don't like hosting. I like to be told what to do. And Sophie likes to tell me what to do. So I'd like to say thank you to Sophie for always hosting these live pods. And I don't want to host now.
No.
Anyway.
Listen, what's happening here? Wait. We have to have everyone's where is it? Someone just said this.
I don't want to, Winston, but thank you.
Winston, I love it.
Don't encourage them, 95, Winston.
So we've had people from Ethiopia, Virginia, and other places in Europe. And this is my favorite one, Rohit.
Oh, love from India.
India, brilliant place, brilliant part of the world. That India subcontinent,
1
fantastic.
a.m. Rohit, and you're listening to us and watching us. That is a big up to you. And thank you so much. I love all our global fans, and I've got loads of friends from India that absolutely love Arsenal, and we love you.
Big time.
Right.
Big time.
So,
Rohit, top man.
Rohit, thank you. And see, if you want to be a guest, because I don't know if you guys know, but the Highbury squad was actually the first ever of all the Arsenal pods to have fans on.
Really?
Love having fans on as guests. We've had. I mean, Casey, help me out here, man.
I'll tell you what, we've got to get her out. We've got to load her out. I'm telling you.
If I go, you would be bored. You'd have no one to pick on.
You must be crazy. We'll have a fantastic pod without you.
Oh, God. Well, Wayne's on your side, GG.
Thank you, Wayne Hayward.
But we're about to sell, the Casey signature. I got it right here, right there.
He is a legend. He is. Cheers. I'm pointing like everyone can see. Cheers, Rohit.
On an honest note, before we end with everyone, it's a lovely 1 hour, 3 minute. We'll get it to 5 minutes. So we got 2 minutes.
They didn't know that you had on
Sophie,
2 minutes.
Don't buy into what she does. Don't buy into it.
Listen, she's looking glowy, and she's had her hair. Look, show us your nails again. Pretty.
They've been done for. They're orange. I'm going to show you on WhatsApp. They're bright orange.
Listen, we got a striker here. At least we got a goalkeeper with you.
Well, she's a wild one, isn't she?
We got Brixton in the house, Casey.
Yes. Salt London massive. Yay.
Brixton in the house. We're going wild.
We're going wild with Brixton. Yes.
Colorado. Woo! Thank you.
Oh, do you know what? We're so global. We're more global than global. We're just everywhere. I need someone from Mauritius.
Boston, yeah.
All right, Mauritius.
Where are you all from? I mean, he is from Manchester, she is from La La Land, and I'm
not
from
from
Essex.
Manchester.
No, but you're living up there, aren't you?
But not from there. From Brixton.
South London, mate.
South
London.
Yep.
Oh, they're all coming out now. We got New Jersey, baby. America is in the
I've
house.
been to New Jersey.
Woo!
Well, I flew to New Jersey. They went to New York.
Was it connecting flight?
No, I landed at what's it called, Newark Airport, and I
LaGuardia.
went. Newark.
Oh yeah, Newark is LaGuardia.
New Jersey.
Yeah. Where'd you go from there?
I got on a train to Penn Street.
Oh, hello, Blackpool in the house.
Yes,
No, we opened it up. Wait, we've got to do this because now everyone's coming out. We got a little Wales meets Bournemouth.
Wales,
here.
yeah.
And this,
Darren's from Bournemouth, but living
I
in
want
Wales.
you guys to try your best accent because now we're heading to Savannah, Georgia. Woo!
Oh, yeah.
I can't be in two places at the
Do
same
you know what?
time.
Only in Savannah would you be called Cash. Only.
Yeah. But also,
Leroy Kent, but originally now West Sussex.
Hello,
West
Sussex.
Sussex.
Kent boys, South London boys, south of the river.
Newark is the capital of Dirty Jersey.
Do
you know what? My favourite Real Housewives were of New Jersey. The best around the world. Sorry, carry on.
FIFA boy, I would try. I looked after capital
in the valleys. In the valleys. I've got a better Brummie accent, actually.
Do it. Remember my Scouse one. If you do your Brummie, I'll do my Scouse. Go on.
Okay. We'll go. It's lovely. Everything's just lovely. That's it.
All right, I thought that was quite shite for a Brummie accent. Freaking hell.
That's really good. Now you got to say chicken and chips.
Chicken and chips. And then chicken and chips. Because I got in a fight with the guy at the pub. And
hey, by the way, it's gone past 105. It's gone past 105, and I'm not having this because Jesus.
Look, it goes, I spoke too soon when I said it was a great.
Oh, we've lost it. We have lost it. It did not start off like this, people. Right.
Listen, I've got to go because you're killing my street cred, babes.
I know.
You're killing my street cred.
We need to get Shirley on here to completely knock your street cred. I'm telling you, she is all street cred.
My street cred with Shirley will go up. It's just the bleeps that we'll have to have.
Me and Shirl should do a pod one night. Could you
I agree.
Only imagine?
I agree.
Listen, we're gonna
it should be all the ladies. All the ladies.
All the ladies,
single ladies.
I just want to get everyone's really cute messages up. We got some people in Philly.
Oh, where's Philadelphia? Nice. Where's Riverton?
Oh. In Philadelphia.
Philadelphia.
Never heard of that. I know Philadelphia. I know it's not Riverton.
Town, innit? It's a town in Philly.
Tan-like. It's a tan-like.
Philly cheesesteak. Right.
I can do an East End one. All right, mate?
So that's better. Jeez.
KC.
Hey,
you're right, mate. I'm going down the pub. Anyway, come. Let's
go. Amanda, will you do the honours, please?
Yeah, I will. So, thanks to everyone. This chat has been brilliant. Told you enjoy. Right.
You missed the first 1 hour. It's just been
exactly. We've had 7 minutes of being like we're 17. Do apologise. I'm 51 and I'm getting younger as I get older. I tell you, I've got more energy and more passion than most youngsters. Anyway.
Someone do that before
it's all that walking and riding, isn't it? It's all that walking and riding.
Okay, so shut up.
Cowboy.
Right. Thank you all for joining us. We do apologise. We seem to have lost the plot again.
Yet again.
I'm probably going to, as per usual, but thank you, Sophie, for hosting the most amazing pod. Thank you to me for actually doing it, because I was quite shocked that I even did, because I don't really like things like this, but I did it.
Well done, Amanda.
Thank you, Casey, for just being the wonderful you.
You lie so bad, don't you? Thanks to everyone for tuning in.
The comments have been brilliant, and we want more and more of you in the chat. and ask us questions. We're going to do a new segment called Ask Mand. This is going to be interesting because it's not only going to be on Arsenal, it's going to be on food, relationships, how to annoy Kevin Campbell, how to annoy Sophie. It's going to be great. Ask
You do
Mand.
that all the time.
You've done a
And
good
also,
job before the show.
There's
I'll
also gonna
teach
be-
you how.
Did you tell
how
everyone
to do it.
there's going to be there's going to be a Super Kev Says segment as
Yep.
well, which is
Yep.
basically Kevin with no interruptions.
For once, from this PG down here, she can't interfere.
Super Kev Says, Ask Mand, and we're also going to have our Evergreen series, which launches in a few days with the wonderful Dave Seeger. And by the way, everyone, I forgot to mention it last week, but our friends over at the Gooners podcast are doing amazing things for a cancer charity right now and are auctioning stuff and doing incredible, wonderful charitable work. So please go check them out. They're really good friends of our show. We love those guys. Mike does an amazing, amazing job. So please go check that out. It's all for a good cause as well, too. So I had to get that in. Thank you, Amanda.
Yes, please go and support them. It's wonderful calls and they're wonderful boys as well. So everyone, thank you again. We love your comments. Thanks for watching. Thanks for tweeting us. Tell us what you think of the show. Tell us what you'd like us to talk about. You can set some subjects if you'd like. Thanks, Sophie, for a wonderful pod. Bye, Kev. And as always, I'm going to do a whole big thing. Hold on.
Hold up. Here we go.
Always Arsenal.
What was that shimmy about?